Hey fam! Welcome back to the channel, your go-to corner for all the behind-the-scenes stories, juicy celebrity news, and the kind of love stories that keep our hearts fluttering. If you're new here, you're in for a treat today. And if you're part of our loyal crew, you already know the drill. Grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's talk about something that has the entire internet buzzing. Because today, it's about them. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue. Yes, the Dylan and Shen Yue. The duo that gave us the most unforgettable on-screen chemistry in Meteor Garden. And now, they've stepped out of our screens and into real life, together. Let that sink in for a second. Because they were spotted. That's right, Dylan and Shen Yue were seen out on what fans believe was a date. A real one. Not for a drama, not for a commercial, not for a press event. Just the two of them, in the real world. And the way they were with each other? Let's just say, it wasn't giving just friends energy. So, let's break it down together. Let's talk about what happened, how fans reacted, and all the signs that point to something much, much deeper going on between these two. It was a quiet Tuesday night in downtown Beijing, or so everyone thought. But things took an exciting turn when paparazzi photos surfaced showing Dylan and Shen Yue walking side by side, dressed down in casual wear, with matching sneakers and coffee cups in hand. You know that look couples have when they're in their own little bubble? That was them. Laughing. Talking. Leaning in close. At one point, Dylan even reached out to gently tuck Shen Yue's hair behind her ear. Who does that unless there are feelings involved? Now, if you're like us, you've been shipping them since 2018 when they first lit up our screens as Dao Mingxi and Sean Kai. Their on-screen romance felt so real it practically leaped through the screen. And now, years later, fans are asking, was it ever just acting? Remember those interviews during the Meteor Garden promotions? The way Dylan would glance at Shen Yue when she spoke? The way Shen Yue would giggle and nudge him during game segments? There was always something more there, something unspoken. Even back then, fans picked up on it. And today, it feels like we might finally be seeing the answer. But let's rewind a little. After Meteor Garden, both stars went their separate ways. Professionally at least. Dylan went on to take on more dramatic roles, evolving into a more intense, serious actor. Shen Yue explored softer, heartwarming roles, always managing to keep that lovable charm that fans adore her for. But guess what? They never seemed to lose touch. In fact, over the years, sharp-eyed fans have noticed them occasionally commenting on each other's posts, liking each other's updates, and even appearing at the same events. Always just a few seats apart. Now, cut to this recent sighting. No PR team, no stage makeup, just two people out together, looking like they'd rather be nowhere else in the world. One fan who was lucky enough to see them in person said this. They weren't acting. It looked real. The way they looked at each other, the way they kept talking and smiling, you don't fake that. Another fan who posted a short clip said, I didn't want to intrude, but it felt like watching the softest K-drama scene in real life. Let's talk about what makes this even more believable. Dylan has always been a pretty private person, especially when it comes to relationships. So for him to be seen in public like this, clearly not trying to hide, it says a lot. And Shen Yue? She's known for being low-key, choosing to let her work speak for her instead of chasing the spotlight. So the fact that they were seen together in such a calm, casual, but undeniably affectionate way is raising some serious eyebrows and giving hope to millions of fans who've dreamed of this moment for years. And here's the kicker. Neither of them have denied it. Yep. Since the photos dropped and started trending across Weibo, Twitter, TikTok, and even Instagram, not a single word has come from their reps. No, just friends' statement. No, they were filming clarification. Just silence. And in the world of celebrities, silence can speak volumes. Now, let's hear from you. What do you think this means? Do you believe Dylan and Shen Yue are finally stepping into a real-life love story? Or are they just two close friends who enjoy each other's company a little too comfortably? Drop your thoughts in the comments because your take might just be featured in our next video. We know this fandom is filled with eagle-eyed viewers who never miss a detail, so tell us, did you notice anything from their body language? The way he looked at her? The way she smiled when he leaned in? Was that the smile of someone falling or already in love? Now here's a little fun for us fans. Let's imagine If Dylan and Shen Yue were dating, what kind of couple would they be? Would they be the playful, teasing kind that's always laughing? Or would they be the soft, private type who sneak off to coffee shops and read poetry to each other? Because let's be honest, Shen Yue totally gives read poetry in bookstores vibes, right? Better yet, if they were to co-star in a new drama together, what genre would you want? A romantic comedy where they accidentally move in together? A fantasy series where they find each other across lifetimes? Or a slice of life story that's just as real as their rumored love? Drop your plot ideas in the comments too. Who knows, someone out there might be listening. As this story continues to unfold, one thing's for sure. Dylan and Shen Yue have a bond that time hasn't erased. Whether it's friendship, something new, or something that's been quietly growing for years, it's refreshing and honestly heartwarming to see. And that's why fans all over the world are watching this story so closely. Because when two people who once lit up the screen together start looking like they've brought that light into real life, it gives us all a little hope. That maybe, just maybe, love really does find a way, even in the whirlwind of fame and cameras. So, until the next chapter unfolds, we'll be right here with you, watching, hoping, and maybe even squealing a little whenever we see that familiar spark in their eyes. Don't forget to hit like if this made your heart flutter, subscribe for more real-time updates, and share this video with every Dylan and Shen Yue fan you know. Because moments like this, they're too sweet not to share. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the best love stories aren't the ones written in scripts, they're the ones that happen when no one's looking. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, stay in love with love.